Vaikuntha is a place where God resides. In Kali Yuga, there is a place on the earth where God resides, and that is called truly the Vaikuntha on the earth. And this place is Purushottam Puri. And the God who resides here is the Lord of the universe, Lord Jagannath. Many of you must have heard about this place Puri and visited as well. But for people who haven't heard about Puri yet, so let me take you and give you a glimpse to the city. Puri is located in the coastal area of Odisha state, and it is situated on the Bay of Bengal and is just 60 kilometers away from the state capital of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Puri is one of the 4 Hindu dhamas of India, and people all over the world come to Puri in the search of moksha. So when we say Puri, have you ever imagined like what Puri exactly means? So when you go to North India and tell about Puri, people might think that Puri is some kind of delicacy that you eat. Yes, Puri also means that, but the meaning doesn't end here. Puri is a place where God Himself resides. So I'm going to tell you in this episode that what exactly this place Puri is all about and where this name came from. So let's know about this God's place. I did a lot of digging into where this name Puri came from. And yes, you have already seen the diary in my hand. So I have jotted down really interesting points about where this name has came from. So Puri was known as, and even till date it is known as, Purushottam Puri and Jagannath Puri. Even if you do Google search, you will find different sites where there are reference to Puri being known as Jagannath Puri. And Puri is also known by different names like Shri Khetra, Nilachal Khetra, Nilachal Dham, Sankha Khetra, Purushottam Khetra and Niladri. And there are many other names which I am going to tell you in my coming podcasts. So the name Jagannath has also been used as a substitute for the name Puri in different government records by the British government. And Puri and Pura, these 2 words have been used synonymously at different places, where Pura refers to a house, a city, a country or body, and soul lives in everyone's Pura or body. Therefore, we refer to soul as Purusha. Why I say this? Because Lord Jagannath's soul resides in Pura, and it is possibly therefore known as Purushottam Puri, or in short we call it as Puri. There are a lot of stories that revolves around where from this name Puri came from. One of those popular stories has come from Professor Panchanan Mohanty. In his writing, he mentions that Odisha was a tribal state which was ruled by Sabara community. So Sabara community used to speak Munda language, and Jagannath was chiefly a tribal god of Sabara community. And where did we find this instance from? It is from Sarala Mahabharat, where Nilachal has been mentioned as a Sabara dominion. Historians also say that ancient time Puri was ruled by Sabaras. There is an opinion that Sabaras might have given this name Puri because in Munda language Puri refers to sea. But the story doesn't end here. There is another story angle that comes from Bali. Bali had a trade relationship with Odisha, or then called Utkal. So people of Bali call their temple as Pura. There's a very famous temple in Bali which is Baisakhi temple, and Baisakhi temple is called Prasad by the people of Bali. And here in Odisha we also call the Jagannath temple Pura and Prasad as well. So in course of time the area nearby the Pura or this Prasad was called as Puri even in Indonesia or Bali. So there's also another story that refers to the name that where Puri came from. That is from our own very famous poet Kabi Samrat Upendra Bhanja. In his write-up Koti Brahmanda Sundari, he describes Shri Kshetra or Puri's temple as Prasad. The saying goes like this: Snana Gundichaye Beni, Soyam Lila Jara, Patita Pabana Arthe, Prasadu Bahara. There is another famous Odia poet from 16th century, Jiva Deva Acharya. In his write-up Utsabita Rupaka, he mentions Aswini Basanta Samaye Purushottamasya Prasada, where he mentions Shri Kshetra or Puri temple as Prasada. The story doesn't end here. In an inscription by Choda Ganga Dev, the founder of the Ganga dynasty, there is mention of Prasada Purushotta Samaya. In his write-up, he also mentions Puri temple as Prasada. An archaeological survey report of Burma, which is now called Myanmar, of 1916, also names an ancient region as Shri Kshetra, and this region in their report was named as the Prom region. So Prom region was basically a place in Myanmar where the Utkaliyas or the Odia people stayed. And this people of Odisha, they established a colony in this place which was around 2nd BC, and they named this region as Prom. So these facts were not just about the name and its existence, but about the existence of the whole Shri Kshetra in itself. So it's really interesting to know, like, Puri has existed since before Christ, and it has been like a yug. It has passed since Puri has existed, and people all over the world come to Puri to seek or to attain moksha, which is a really interesting thing to know. And every year on Rath Yatra, around 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs of people visit just the city Puri to see Lord Jagannath outside. And that is the only time when people from all religion can see Lord Jagannath on Ratha. Thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe us on YouTube channel, and do follow us on Instagram, and both the channel name are Nirmalya. Jai Jagannath.